If actions speak louder than words, then what do my actions say about me? That's a tough question. If I'm being real, some of my past actions might have looked okay on the surface, but deep down they weren't so innocent. Most of the time, my motives were self seeking. If actions really do speak louder than words, then what do my actions say about me? That's a hard pill to swallow. Truth is, a lot of my past actions looked good on the outside, but if you peeled them back, they were rotten underneath. My motives weren't clean most of the time. I was just out for me. That's human nature, right? Survival mode, fight or flight. A gazelle don't stop to see if his buddy made it when the lions attack. It just bolts. Maybe later he looks back, but in that moment, it's only about saving himself. That's me if I don't stay on guard. That's why I gotta check myself every single day, my motives, my emotions, my heart. No days off. One of my favorite stories is about Bob Marley. The night before a peace rally, he was shot in an assassination attempt. 7 bullets. Most folks would have stayed down, called it quits, but not him. The very next day, he walked out and hit that stage. When they asked why, knowing he could be killed, he said, "The people who are trying to make this world worse aren't taking a day off. How can I?" He took that stage shouting lyrics like "One Love," "Fighting on Arrival," "Fighting for Survival," and "Don't Worry About a Thing." A powerful demonstration on how not to take a day off. Right there, cuts deep. Because when I take a day off from God, from growth, from recovery, it ain't harmless. It's one step forward, 2 steps back. The second I let selfish motives slide in, I start patting myself on the back for what I've already done instead of pressing into where God's taking me. And the second I justify that first break, I know the next one will be easier. Before long, I'm not moving forward at all, I'm drifting. God's already got the blessing lined up, the destination waiting. The only thing blocking it is me choosing my will over His. So when the devil leans in and whispers, "Relax, you've done enough, take it easy," I hear Bob's words echo louder than the lies. How can I? And the scripture that he has linked with this passage says, "Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." Galatians 6:9. And the prayer he has attached says, "God, I know how quick I am to look for shortcuts and excuses, but you never take a day off from loving me, protecting me, or guiding me. Help me stay faithful when I feel tired. Remind me that every step with you moves me closer to the blessing you already prepared. Even when the enemy whispers, let my spirit shout back, how can I?" So I like again, I love how he puts the scripture in here. I love that passage about Bob Marley. I didn't realize that it was only in the inspirational. I thought it was like actually one of his passages in his book, but I mean, that's just it says it all. Like that is recovery right there. Like we cannot give up. We cannot take a day off. Like the one time, that's just like people thinking that they could, that we can get high one time or have one drink or go to that one party and then it never works. Like you said, the next time gets easier and easier. And I think that there is so much wisdom in that right there. And knowing that, you know, a thousand's never enough or one's too many and a thousand's never enough. Like knowing that if you do it once, and it may not be tomorrow. You might do it once today, and then you may wait a month or two, and then do it again, and then, hi Dave, and then you will. The next time, you might not wait as long as you did the first time. You might only wait a couple weeks, and then it'll just get closer and closer together. Like there is no one time. Once you do it once, the next time's easier and easier, and I think that's what he's trying to say there. So I'm gonna go